The Israeli army is withdrawing from the Gaza Strip. Meanwhile, a stream of people stretched to the horizon. Tens of thousands of Palestinians are returning to Gaza. The city is in ruins. But today, instead of silence interrupted by explosions and gunfire, the noise of the streets can be heard. There is hope for a rebirth from the ruins. Praise God, I am very happy to be back on my land and in my home. Even though it has been bombed and destroyed, I am returning to my land to settle among neighbors I know and love. Humanitarian aid is already on its way. International support for the reconstruction of the ruined country is also planned. However, the most important thing is to fulfill the provisions of the first point of the ceasefire. Israel has already begun to implement its commitments. At noon today, a ceasefire came into effect after 2 years of fighting in the Gaza Strip. After deploying our forces along the agreed lines, a 72-hour period began, during which the hostages are to be released. Last night, the government approved an agreement on the return of our 48 hostages. This was a key element after the signing of the agreement, negotiated in Egypt by Israeli envoys. The government in Tel Aviv had to ratify the agreement. American pressure worked. The agreement was approved by both sides.
The first thing we're doing is getting our hostages back, okay? And that's what people wanted more than anything else. They wanted these hostages back that have lived in hell like nobody has ever even dreamt possible. And after that, we'll see. But they've agreed to things, and I think it's going to move along pretty well.
However, analysts warn against optimism. The hostages were Hamas's bargaining chip in this war. Despite this, Israel struck the Gaza Strip with tremendous force. When the hostages return to Israel, Hamas will have no guarantees other than the terms of the ceasefire under American auspices, and Washington will be responsible for enforcing the terms of the agreement. We have defeated Hamas. We have fought it at every turn. In the next stages of the peace plan, Hamas will be disarmed and Gaza demilitarized. If this can be achieved easily, so much the better. If not, we will achieve our goal by taking tough action. According to U.S. President Donald Trump's peace plan, Israel is to release hundreds of arrested Palestinians, including 250 sentenced to life imprisonment, but also all women and children. At the same time, both sides commit to immediately allowing full humanitarian aid into Gaza. Its reconstruction is to take place without the participation of Hamas, under an extraordinary transitional government based on an apolitical Palestinian International Committee, supervised by a peace council chaired by the U.S. President.